I'm Ashley Arpawala. I'm the General Manager of Western Digital's Hard Drive Business Unit. Welcome to Western Digital's Hard Drive Reimagine. I'll be joined in a bit by my colleague, Dr. Siva Sivaram. But first, I'd like to kick off with a little bit of perspective on how we see data and how our customers are talking about data in their businesses. I think it will likely come as no surprise to anyone listening to me today that there's an explosion of data in our world. This comes from traditional sources, ones that have been very mature for a while, things like mission-critical databases, and even the billions of videos created each and every day, similar to this one. But also, we're beginning to see the maturity and the ramp of data creation from new sources, the extended use of blockchain, for instance, or how massive training sets are being built of data for machine learning and artificial intelligence. We're also seeing, of course, the spread of 5G to the edge is creating new applications that are fundamentally changing the boundaries of what we believe a data center is and where it starts and begins. But along the way, we know that we're only really addressing a fraction of the data storage necessary through this explosion. So what's it look like in the future? So as we go forward, what we know is it's only accelerating. Our customers' challenge today will feel that challenge multiple times in the future. By one estimate, as we look forward, we can see that in the next 5 years, twice the data that's ever been created in the digital storage age will be created. And at Western Digital, this is not new for us. We've been chasing this curve and closing the gap for our customers for a while based on a fairly fundamental strength of Western Digital, innovation and technology delivery. So let's talk a little bit about what our customers are asking us. Our customers are saying, Western Digital, and indeed the entire hard drive industry and ecosystem, you need to help us close the gap. They ask us this because the hard drive has been and will remain into the future the central medium of storage to help close the gap for our customers in this data explosion. What they want out of Western Digital and what we deliver for them is this unique blend in our industry of bringing forward world-class technology and storage in both hard drives and in flash. We know that small incremental changes and improvements in the technology are necessary, but they're not sufficient. And as we've gone forward, we've looked at a roadmap where we can deliver fundamental strides in technology development and innovation across the portfolios of both flash and in hard drives to deliver world-class storage at scale. So this brings us to our unique position and why we've created a new drive architecture we call OptiNAND, and how that delivers on the unique capabilities that Western Digital has of combining our expertise in flash and in hard drives. With that, I'd love to welcome Siva to the stage for the fun part of the presentation and really to go through the details of what this invention entails. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Ashley. Hello, I'm Siva Sivaram. I'm the President of Technology and Strategy at Western Digital. When we brought the flash and HDD organizations together, and we created this full spectrum storage environment, what we hope to achieve and what we have achieved is the set of synergies across the major aspects of our business, whether it is in the market, very richly developed channels to go to market, huge consumer products that give intimate understanding of what the customers immediately need. Within the company, manufacturing learnings, whether it is to come in and do AI and ML in our manufacturing lines, automation in our manufacturing line, synchronizing our procurement and operations, those kinds of synergies. Very, very importantly, how our customers, a common set of customers that buy storage from us all together developing, our ability to understand their needs ahead of when they need them, understand their architectural evolutions, and make sure that we are pleasing, delighting our customers with technology solutions, which brings us to technology. One of the biggest synergies that we see in this storage marketplace is our ability to think both on the solid state and rotating media storage and create technologies, not just in the underlying pipeline of SoCs and ASICs, but in products themselves, which brings us today to this announcement of the OptiNAND technology. This is a platform. This is a new technology platform. This is a breakthrough technology platform that integrates both the hard drive and enhances it with flash, embedded iNAND, embedded UFS iNAND. What this does is allow us to develop a novel, innovative, proprietary firmware algorithm, new SoCs, new chips that put together these changes and create this platform. Let me say this, the obvious question people ask, this is not a hybrid drive. This is not the conventional hybrid drive that was tried earlier. This is a technology that enhances the drive. This is not meant to be a customer data buffering tiered drive. This is actually to enhance. And I'll tell you the big advantages that customers are going to see with this new architecture, this platform. So we deliver to you today the OptiNAND technology platform. What is this? Why is this? This is a platform where we are combining iNAND with the hard drive technology. It is not something that you can buy off-the-shelf flash and put it into a hard drive. This is developed because the two technology development organizations work hand in hand, understanding fully what the drive is doing, understanding fully what the NAND wear mechanisms are. How do we combine the two to create that synergy? What is that synergy? This force multiplier of this synergy, what is that? What it does is three major things. First, it improves the capacity of the drive in a quantum fashion, increases the areal density of the drive in a measurable, quantifiable fashion. It improves the performance of the drive. It improves the customer perceived, customer observed performance of the drive. And of course, it improves the reliability of the device. All three, extraordinarily important to the customer, are achieved by this integration of iNAND within our platform of helio-sealed, triple actuated, energy enhanced recording technology. Together with that, add the iNAND to it, you get the OptiNAND technology platform. Let me go through and say, how is it that we do this? What does the flash do? The biggest observable immediate gain is in areal density, enabling greater tracks per inch. The more number of tracks per inch we can, the higher the amount of storage on the disk. It allows for capacity growth without the addition of an extra disk or heads. What this does is, when these tracks are getting closer and closer, when you allow for the adjacent tracks to be so close to each other, the drive generates gigabytes of information on adjacent track interference. How do we make sure that the spindle runouts are captured? That kind of gigabytes of information are now stored in the flash. We are not talking about customer data streaming. It is the drive metadata that is being stored there. Internal drive metadata is now stored instead of DRAM, which is minimal in capacity, a 512 megabytes of DRAM, to these gigabytes that we can store in the flash. This platform, obviously, is not just for this generation, whether it is in SMR or this continues to be useful on every kind of recording technology, where adjacent track interference data, spindle runout data, internal workings of the drive generating metadata, all of that is being stored, allowing for us to increase the capacity of the drive. This is the reason we are able to produce higher density, areal density leadership in the industry. Now look at performance. When these adjacent tracks, when they get closer and closer to each other, and we are able to keep track of them, and are able to take care of the interference data, we don't need to interrupt the drive, interrupt the data flow in order to take care of these drive functions. Whether it happens in flash, whether it is garbage collection in the flash, or in the drive internal functions. The presence of the flash, this density of flash, allows these background operations that don't interrupt the drive functions, increasing the overall performance. Also, it allows us these features to be developed later on, allows these hooks to be placed in the drive so that later on, when there is a customer-specific feature that needs to be added, we are easily able to deliver those. When there is an emergency power off, when that unfortunate event happens, retaining customer data in that securely flushing and retaining almost 50 times more data than we would have with just a DRAM in there. We continuously increase the drive reliability because during manufacturing and testing, we have all the information that is needed for remapping, restoring. All of that is stored in the NAND. So I want to make sure you understand this is not the old-fashioned hybrid drive. This is a brand new, revolutionary new platform that improves the drive functions by increasing capacity, increasing performance, and the reliability of the drive. Ashley, would you please join me again?
Thank you, Siva. So let me talk a little bit about what this means to our customers. As we go forward, I hope you caught the really important part of what Siva told us, that the gains in capacity, in performance, and reliability, and other metrics that our customers value, they don't stop with the initial announcement, development, and launch of OptiNAND. There's a pipeline, a roadmap of features, capabilities, and results and optimizations that come over time that we've already planned out. So one of those really interesting ways to think about both performance and capacity is to take it as a combination with our ePMR technology that we've launched. So we really see OptiNAND as one of the architectural changes that allows us to extend for multiple generations forward our ePMR technology and deliver that to our customers. So with the combination of these technologies at Western Digital, we're confident that we can deliver, for instance, a 50 terabyte ePMR drive in this decade. So where are we today? So is this a whiteboard exercise? Is this still buried deep in a lab? Is this something that we've just tried once? No, the journey's already begun. So today we are already sampling OptiNAND in a 20 terabyte drive to a subset of our customers today for their evaluation. And so what that tells you is that not only are we delivering, that we're talking about something that is achievable today, has a pipeline of further enhancements going forward in the future, but it builds on the technology we already deliver. For instance, this combination of this hard drive that we're sampling today is a 9-disk, 2.2 terabyte per platter drive. That density is just unsurpassed in our industry. We've already delivered 100 exabytes of ePMR storage. We're well into the ramp of volume production and consumption by our customers, and this just adds to that capability across our portfolio. So let me conclude with how we've reimagined the hard drive architecture. This is really fundamental to what Siva told us a few times there. Not a drive, a technology. A technology to add to the portfolio and really enhance our entire roadmap going forward. So think of this as important, as significant as HelioSeal being introduced, as triple stage actuation that Western Digital brought forward to increase the precision and hence the density going forward of our magnetic recording. This is really, along with ePMR, part of our core portfolio of how we deliver hard drive technology for our customers going forward. And so the other important part I want to leave you with is that, again, not a drive, a technology means that Western Digital won't be making a single drive with OptiNAND, but will be able to take this and incorporate it across our portfolio, our customer set, our segments and applications that our customers have. So this isn't a benefit for a customer, a segment, a particular application, but a benefit in storage medium going forward for hard drives, which is helping our customers, all customers, close the gap on the data curve we talked about earlier.